Imagine a conversation where your voice is understood instantly, no matter the language barrier. No robotic delays, no awkward pauses, just fluid speech-to-speech translation that sounds natural and preserves every nuance of pitch and tone. That's exactly what Google has just unveiled with Gemini 3.5 Live Translate on Android. In this video, we're diving deep into how this breakthrough is changing global communication forever. You'll see real-world examples of how it works in practice, why latency matters more than ever before, and the surprising implications for businesses and travelers alike. By the end, you'll understand exactly how to leverage this new feature to stay connected with anyone, anywhere. Google has officially launched Gemini 3.5 Live Translate, a game-changer that finally delivers near real-time, natural speech translation directly into the Android ecosystem. Unlike previous generations of translation apps that relied on text-based intermediaries, where you speak, get transcribed, translate, and then hear the result with a noticeable delay, this new audio model operates entirely in the audio domain. It's an end-to-end system designed specifically for spoken conversations. The magic lies in its ability to process audio input and generate corresponding speech output without awkward robotic tones or broken syntax. It captures the rhythm of your voice, maintains the emotional weight of what you're saying, and even preserves pitch and pacing across more than 70 languages. This isn't just about understanding words. It's about understanding intent, tone, and context in a way that feels genuinely human. For someone standing on the streets of Tokyo trying to hail a taxi from a friend who speaks French, or a diplomat negotiating in a multilingual summit, this feature removes the friction that has long hindered cross-cultural communication. It turns language barriers into non-existent bridges, enabling seamless, bidirectional translation while keeping the conversation flowing naturally without those jarring stops and starts we're all accustomed to. This isn't a sudden leap forward. It's the culmination of 2 decades of machine learning work in the field of machine translation. Google has taken the foundational models that powered earlier systems and refined them specifically for low-latency, audio-to-audio processing. The architecture now prioritizes speed and accuracy simultaneously, ensuring that the translation happens fast enough to keep up with real-time speech, but accurate enough to be usable in high-stakes situations. When you activate this feature on your Android device, the system builds upon vast datasets of spoken interactions across diverse dialects and accents, allowing it to adapt instantly to different speaking styles. This means whether you're having a casual chat over coffee or engaging in a formal business discussion, the translation engine understands the context immediately. It doesn't just swap words. It analyzes the semantic structure of your speech and reconstructs it in the target language while maintaining the original speaker's emotional delivery. The result is a translation experience that feels like you're talking to someone who speaks your native tongue, complete with natural pauses and intonation patterns. This level of refinement means that even subtle nuances, sarcasm, or emphasis are preserved, making long-term communication more effective than ever before for global teams, travelers, and anyone navigating international borders. Of course, no technology is perfect, but Gemini 3.5 Live Translate sets a new benchmark in balancing latency with accuracy. In the past, even the best translation services would introduce a delay that could disrupt the flow of conversation, especially during fast-paced exchanges or emergency situations. This model addresses that by optimizing every layer of processing to minimize lag while maximizing fidelity. However, the challenge remains. Can it handle rapid-fire speech or heavy accents without losing clarity? The system has been trained extensively on high-entropy query intent and n-gram frequency analysis to distinguish between semantic stagnation and genuine user-initiated pattern stress tests in real-time conversational streams. This means it's designed to adapt dynamically if you're speaking unusually fast or with a strong accent, adjusting its processing speed accordingly. While no system can guarantee 100% accuracy in every scenario, the current deployment shows remarkable resilience across 70 languages. It handles bidirectional translation seamlessly, meaning both parties can speak freely without needing to switch modes between input and output. The system is particularly impressive in its ability to maintain continuity during long calls or meetings, ensuring that the conversation never feels fragmented or disjointed despite the complexity of translating multiple linguistic structures simultaneously. So what does this mean for you practically? Think of it as having a personal translator built directly into your smartphone, ready to go whenever you need it. Whether you're traveling for business, meeting new friends abroad, or working remotely with international colleagues, Gemini 3.5 Live Translate removes the biggest hurdle in global communication: language. You can now conduct video calls, voice chats, and in-person conversations with confidence, knowing that your words will be understood instantly and naturally. For businesses, this opens up entirely new markets by removing the cost and complexity of hiring local interpreters for every interaction. It also has profound implications for education and healthcare, allowing doctors to consult with patients from any country or students to learn a foreign language through immersive dialogue practice without needing a native speaker present. The feature is already rolling out through Google Translate on Android, making it accessible to millions of users immediately. As you start using this tool, try testing it in a live conversation to hear the difference firsthand. The natural flow and preserved tone will change how you view cross-border communication forever.